Hiya. You all right for today? Social work is dead nice, you know. There's no need to be nervous.
Just relax, Paddy.
Hey, relax. This is me. Relax. You just be yourself. That's all we need. Since when did you start smoking again? Aaron, you're going to be the kid's godfather. You need to set a good example. Just take the day off smoking, will you? Or quit, you know. I prefer that.
I've given Pearl a list of do's and don'ts.
I'm sure she knows what to say. Aaron's been primed, he knows the drill, although it'd be mainly yes, no, and lots of struggling.
Which means you need to be on it.
Yes, Mum.
So I've spoken to my mum, spoken to Vanessa. I'm so thrilled that Tess is doing this. I might have a little chat with her this morning, actually.
Why don't you just leave her alone? She'd think you're some sort of stalker.
I want to thank her for doing it.
But you've already done that. I'll take Leo to school. I don't want to feel any pressure.
You can't keep away from that place at the moment. This is what happens when you get a sext from your child's teacher.
How many times? It wasn't meant for me.
No, I know. She was mortified. Actually, don't mention that to her this morning, will you? But do let her know how important this is.
Hiya. Can.
Can manage.
I don't mind. I was hoping to have a quick word, actually.
Is it about the interview?
You read my mind.
You could have warned me, and I could have thought of an excuse.
Sorry. Do you not want to do it?
What do you think? It's weird.
Still time to back out.
What, and have Rhona asking why, wondering what's up?
That's a good point.
No, I'll have to do it. Unless you're starting to have doubts.
About what?
The adoption. It's a child's life we're talking about. If I'm going to give you a reference, I need to know that you're committed.
I am.
You don't sound very convincing.
Tessa, I really thought, or had hoped, that one day I might have one on my own.
Yeah. You and me both. Like I told you, it was never on Pierce's agenda.
Sorry. I know I'm lucky. I've got Leo and I've got Aaron, and they both feel like mine. And I love them like they are. And do you know what? I'm going to love the next one just as much. Is that committed enough for you?
Yeah, I suppose. How long have you known Paddy? He said he lived with your mum before he met Rhona?
Yeah.
And then she left and you stayed with him?
Mm-hmm.
You told me you weren't big on chit-chat.
Yeah, he knows me pretty well.
And I'm assuming you know him just as well. So, how about Rhona? How'd you get on with her?
Yeah, she's great. A proper mum. Kind of mum I always wanted.
So you don't get on with your mum? Paddy said you lived with her.
Yeah, no, I do now, but back then she was useless. She walked out and left me when I was a kid. Not that I blame her for that, though. It's just Rhona wouldn't do that. She loves Leo. They both do.
Well, this process is about making sure that the family can provide a stable home for children who might have had troubled backgrounds and, well, who bring certain challenges.
Well, then Paddy's your man. I pushed him to the limit. Even after I battered him. And I don't know anyone that wouldn't have kicked me out after that or called the police, but not him.
That's quite an admission.
Yeah, look, I'm not proud of what I did, but he never held it against me. After everything that I put him through, he still let me stay. I don't know where I'd be now if he hadn't.
He took care of you?
He still does. He's always looking out for me, interfering in my life. It does me head in sometimes, but... Well, I wish he was my dad right from the start.
I don't see much of them, really, just when they drop Leo off and pick him up again.
But you've formed an impression of them as parents.
Yeah, of course. They've done a great job with Leo. He's a happy kid, he's well integrated in the class. Of course, a lot of that's down to Marlon, his real dad. This is his latest picture.
So that's him holding hands with Rhona.
Yeah, perfect little family.